What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, Shar. Y'all know what time it is. Hit the like button, turn the notification on, and subscribe to the channel because I promise you, you will not be disappointed. Listen, y'all make it do what it do, what it do, what it do. And remember to speak when you walk on in the chat because ain't nobody sleep with you last night. If you aren't following me on any forms of social media, go ahead and follow me at TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and X. Even now, Patreon at Shar's Reality number 6. If you aren't following my backup page, go ahead and follow me at Shar's World number 6. My Cash App and my email is linked in my bio section, as well as the description section of this video, amongst others. Listen, this is not a chat for children, so if you're a child, you probably should exit stage left. We do not entertain children. Hello to all my newcomers, hello to all my flip-floppers, and hello to all my day ones. What up, checkmates? What's up? Let's see who's in the chat. Give me a couple more seconds, guys, because I want to switch my devices out so that I don't have any interruptions. Give me a couple seconds. All right, all right, all right. I thought I was going to switch my devices out, but clearly all my devices is dead. Isn't that something? Says a lot about these children that just keep using my stuff, honey. Hi, CDW. What's up, baby? Jazzy J in the building. What's up? Debbie, hi, how are you? Regina, what's up, baby? What's up? Mick in the building. What's up, baby? What's up? Hi, Geneva. How are you? And welcome to the chat because ain't nobody sleep with you last night. Overcomer, I am. What's up? Dr. N, one of my faves. Welcome to the chat. Carolyn, welcome to the chat. Lizzie, welcome to the chat. Debbie, I think I got you, but if I didn't, hello to you again. It can't hurt to say hello twice. Mama Bees, what's up? Make it do what it do, what it do. Jazzy J, I got you already. That's right. Don't sit in the bushes too long. We don't want your tail to start hurting. Hi, Cheryl. How are you? And welcome to the chat. Y'all know what time it is. Go ahead and share the live, share the live, share the live. Let folks know that I am over here doing some amazing things. If you guys did not get a chance yesterday to watch the live over on my backup channel about the content creator beef, go check that live out. Hit the like button when you get there. Comment in the comment section so that you guys can move me up in the algorithm over there. Okay. Today we're actually going to go over there about 20 minutes after this live, and we're going to talk about abusive relationships over there. Listen, we are not holding anything back over there. So listen, you want to make sure that you're following me over there so you can get your notifications. You can be invited to the conversation. Granted, I don't know what the hell I'm doing over there because I can't figure out how to get my StreamYard up over there. So I've been on YouTube live regular over there. I've been messing it all up. But neither here nor there. We're having a conversation no matter what, because a lot of people be over here acting like it's okay to get punched around and banged around and smacked around. I love him. Girl, I'm gonna need you to wake the hell up and stop acting like it's okay to get punched around and smacked around and kicked around just because he laying a pipe down. That's a problem for me. Okay, so I definitely want you guys to make sure you are following me there, so that you guys can be in attendance over there, right? Because that is my family channel, but also I wanted you guys to know that I didn't just get to where I was overnight, nor just because I just had a sweet life, honey. Life was lifing for me, okay? And I had a lot of rodeos that I ran into even at 37, okay? So I want to share that with you guys the way I want to and comfortably. Unfortunately, it's not the content for over here, so we are going to have the conversation over there. So go ahead and follow me there. Also, there was two people that donated. I definitely know your name offhand for the little boy with the prom. He was not able to go. Unfortunately, we couldn't be able to help him out. And I want to refund that money to the two individuals that send it to me. Unfortunately, there's bigger pictures or pieces to the puzzle that we have no control over. So we weren't able to dive in the way I thought we would be able to, but I do want to be able to refund that money. So you should have your refund from me no later than tomorrow morning, but definitely I'm going to start to refund that today. Okay, so I just wanted to throw that out there just in case you were wondering what's going on with the kid with the prom. Maybe next time we could be a bigger help, but this time it's a lot of moving pieces to it. Remember that the child had an IEP, so there's some other things that's outside of our control, and because he's not fully in the grandmama care yet, they put a lot of stipulations of things that I probably won't be able to help with. So I'm just going to be who I am, and just wanted to be upfront with you guys about the situation. So I wanted to throw that out there. Hi, Patricia E. How are you? Cricket22 says, good afternoon. What's up, Cricket22? One of my faves. All right, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Debbie, SWAT team isn't used unless it's a hostage or homeland security issue and progress. I agree. Nell didn't say that. She did say that they can both be stubborn. Say what I missed? Okay, all right, we'll jump into it at the right time. I'm just giving a couple more housekeeping rules. um Debbie says no setup. Okay, we're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it where I'll be able to come back to you guys comments. Okay, because we're just gonna talk about it. Okay. um I wanted, okay, my other device is loaded up, so hold on, guys. Stay with me for a period of time. Stay with me. Anybody that's in the chat that joined me yesterday on that live, how did you guys like it? Was it interesting? Was it too much? Did you be like, oh, I want to come back for this? This is a little different. Let me know what you guys are thinking. I'm interested to know what you guys were thinking. I want to know. I want to know. I want to know. I want to know. Um, I want to know what your intake was on it. We are going to get started in a few on the topics at hand. I know everybody has something to say, but I'm going to give my point of view first and where I'm coming from and why I'm saying what I say. And then I'm going to allow you guys to jump in. Is Relly Rel in the chat? I didn't see her yet, but you guys support her as well. She's another content creator here on YouTube doing an amazing job. And it costs me nothing to say, go follow my sis. Not that she needs that, but it blesses my heart to see people just pushing to get where they want to get and doing it peacefully. So shout out to my sis. Go holla at Relly Rel. Okay. That's Carmel with Rel on YouTube, but Relly Rel is her name in the chat. Okay. So go check her out. I missed it. I have to watch the replay. Okay, Cricket. Yeah, catch the replay. It's definitely it was good information, right? All the the people that's in disguise, the people that just come with an ulterior motive, just people that just be hating in general. We had those kind of conversations over there. Much love, absolutely. So I definitely want to make sure that we are having real conversations. I think. Woo, all right, I had to get up out of there. I was switching my devices. I was switching my devices so it doesn't and then it just gave me a whole echo. Okay, but I definitely want to have this conversation. So we're gonna talk about it, okay? All right. Now I'm on one device. I was on two for a minute. And not to mention that my dog wanna act up. Hold on, guys. All right. It proved to me that these women are fearful of what Martell can say about them and their husband. Well, you said it, not me. Dusty is such a liar. Well, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna definitely talk about it. I enjoyed the convo yesterday on your backup channel. Thank you, Mama Bees. I thought somebody would. Patricia E is saying hello. I missed it. I'll catch the replay. Absolutely. Let's see. Let's see. You guys are all speaking. Okay. I don't want to take too much time. Um, Is it Nell? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Nell didn't say that. She did say that they can both be stubborn. I okay. All right, let's jump into it. I think I gave enough hellos. If I didn't, I'm sorry, but I don't want to spend too much time on the hello situation. I do want to jump into it. Okay. So a lot of things is happening here per or post Martell's arrest. Okay. You got a lot of sour, angry birds, mad as hell, and that's why I figure I go on my backup channel today and talk about this because y'all bitches be stupid, okay? And it really, 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 really bugs my nerves because here's the thing: you too old to be so stupid. Like I don't understand why y'all think it's y'all call to determine how somebody's going to address something. And the reason why I group Nell conversation with Destiny conversation because sometimes I even did it when I was reviewing from uploading my content. I even did it because I felt myself saying, oh, LeBaric didn't have a right to do it that way. And then over here on Melody's thing, I was saying, hell yeah, she could do it like that. So I had to grab myself back as well to be able to really rationalize this thing because I like to consider myself to be a fair content creator. And if I can't do it for one, I damn sure, if I do it for one, I want to do it for all, right? So sometimes it is easy to get swallowed up into who you believe in and what you believe in, right? It's as easy as 1 2 3. So I like to pull back, take the time that I need to really analyze the situation. So that's exactly what I did. Okay. Indigo in the building, what's up? Janice in the building, Journey, what's up, baby? What's up? 51 likes and 90s in the chat. Please hit that like button. Yeah, you might as well get it all out the way. Dr. Ann says it proves. All right. So first thing first, we're going to start with Destiny because her news is fairly old, okay? We're going to start with Destiny. So Destiny was arrested recently, okay? For the same charge apparently. So it did not clear like she thought it would, right? She thought she handled this by turning herself in, but per her, her take on things, it did not go that way, okay? And there was a warrant out for her arrest. And apparently, her ex-husband slash baby daddy knew about that. And he waited till she was able, per her, this is her conversation, right? He waited till they were both due at a doctor's appointment. And then he went and called law enforcement and says, hey, I know where Destiny Payton would be at this time. Come pick her ass up. And that's what they did. Now I'm giving my take on it because like I told y'all, I caught myself doing this while I was getting ready for my live. And I was saying, nah, that's fucked up. You know what I mean? That's some fucked up shit. Why would you do some shit like that? Don't you know your son right there? But here's the thing. I was not affected by her utilizing his credit, his name at any sort. So I can't be the one to be turned around and be like, nah, that's fucked up. He shouldn't have did that right there. I know what I probably wouldn't have did because of my own loyalty to myself, right? The last thing I would have done was wanted my son to experience or even get a glimpse of his mama being arrested. Now that's my take of it, okay? Now Destiny ain't no friend of mine, nor can I take her serious. And do I think she's a human, a nasty human being and a disgusting human being? Absolutely. None of them things change. But when I'm talking about these things, I like to think of them from a real perspective. And the reality of it is where I'm not always sure how somebody should handle it, and I'm not in a position to tell somebody the way they should have done it, okay? And what could have come of it. That's none of my business. But if I'm being honest, I wouldn't have did it like he did it. But I do understand lock this bitch up because she's been playing in my face for too long. You see how that works? I do understand that. And I do think that she has a chip on her shoulder. When she turned herself in the first time, what did her ass get on this internet and do? Well, I have, people just went overboard. And I'm paraphrasing, right? She considered his credit being tampered with or his name being used for things that he did not approve of to be overboard or acting like a little bitch. How do you even fix your mouth to let that be the first thing that come out your mouth instead of saying, you know what? I brought this on myself. Instead of saying I brought this on myself, instead of saying This is something that, I have to work on. I utilized his name without his permission. I took advantage of the situation, or me being his ex, that he wouldn't hold my ass accountable. The first thing she got on this internet and said was, oh, he basically was being a bitch. Girl, you don't get to decide that, right? And I'm gonna get back to the comments. 122 in the chat. Y'all hit the like button. But I want to kind of give you guys a background. So now, even now, when she got wind, per her story, and we're gonna listen to it, per her story, when she got wind that she was being arrested, she said she said a whole bunch of things that she would not repeat. Okay. And I can understand the heat of a moment. I'll turn around to your ass too and be like, you bitch ass motherfucker, you couldn't wait to do this shit. I would do it too. I'm being totally honest with you. In the heat of a moment, right? Or I would turn around, because it depends on the day and the time, right? And be like, you know what? I brought this on myself. So whatever comes of it, I brought this on myself. So it could have went either way, right? So one thing we know, one thing we're sure of, that Destiny can be a nasty individual. We saw her exhibit that in her marriage, and we saw her exhibit that right there on Love and Marriage Huntsville, even as a so-called friend, right? Because Destiny has a problem with proving her point, but her point don't be pointing. Okay, it doesn't even make sense when she come out with these stories. Okay, so I don't understand how she thought that it was okay to turn around and point the finger at him when she created this to herself, for herself. Yes, it is fucked up the way he did it. I ain't sugarcoating it, but I do understand, like I said, him saying, no, it's about time this bitch learned a valuable lesson. I understand that. Okay. And we don't get to tell people when to pull the damn rug from up under somebody. And he says, time up, bitch, fall on your feet. Okay. Fall on your ass. That's what he said, right? So I'm not the one that can say that for him, nor am I in the position to say how he should have done it and the way he could have done it. Okay. Miss Cheryl says, hello, everyone in the chat. Hello. Welcome to the chat. I also heard that the office staff called the cops on her for, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait, where is it at? Child, the comments is moving. Hold on. I also heard that the office staff called the cops on her for acting up in their office. Oh wow, Denzel. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. If Destiny knew about the first warrant, how come she conveniently didn't know about this one? She could have. And like I said, Martell is doing it now, where they don't think that somebody's going to pull the rug from up under them and make their asses fall flat on their tail, right? And I think that's what she thought, even though he done proved to her over and over again that, bitch, I don't like you like that, okay? I don't like you like that to even save your ass. As a matter of fact, I don't like you enough that I divorced you a couple days after, or a couple weeks after we married. That's how much I don't like your ass. But she's capitalizing off of that. He ain't gonna do that to me because he know my son is here. That's something that we're sure of. Because if you knew that warrant was out for your ass, why would you take your ass to a doctor's appointment with your ex, who the charges are against or with? Girl, I wouldn't even have came. I'd be like, baby, hey, X, I'm going to need you to handle this on your own. I'm not feeling so good. I wouldn't have showed up. I'd be like, oh, my throat. Child, but you march your ass in there. He ain't going to do that in front of our son. And he said, oh, yes, the fuck I would. Okay, so how do you fix your mouth to be like, I call him a couple names or more than that? You should have just shut the fuck up. See how that worked? Child, I'm gonna skip around on these comments, y'all, because y'all commenting, okay? So don't take it personal if I miss it, but I don't think that I'll have the where I'll be able to cover every single comment. Please let's hit the like button. Speak sure this didn't sleep with you. None of us last night. Absolutely not. Sheila, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Paper Chaser in the building. What's up? Don't forget how she asked why she wasn't getting support like Mel was, because she's in the same situation. I agree. If you use my name and credit for anything, I'm pressing charges, and I don't give a damn who you are. Woo, Janet J, come through with it. I know that's right. So that's why I was like, you know what? Let's put her and Melody's situation together so that we can have a real decent conversation. Because I think based off the person, like I said, I'm guilty of it. We be trying to be like, oh, she didn't deserve it, or she did deserve it. The truth of the matter is, we can't tell that man how to come pull his blades out. Okay, he pulled them shit out and chopped her all the way the fuck up, and that's what she needed. Okay. I heard that too when she was arrested for disorderly conduct. The police ran her name Oh, okay. They ran her name and that's how she got done. So why the hell she get on here and tell that story? See what I'm talking about? Child, listen. Dusty is trying to get her fan base to sympathize with her to get the level of support that Mel has. It's pathetic. She needs to go sit down because she's really making it worse for herself. Destiny uses other folks' situation as her own. Um, Listen, lies and more lies. Welcome to the chat. She definitely do. I don't feel like her situations be like. It's like the girls on the baddies, right? Sometimes I hear my girls in here talking. They be like, what's the word they say? Oh my goodness, what is that word they say? On my soul. You'd be like, shut the fuck up. You don't even know what is on my soul. What are you talking about? Right? So it's almost as if they're reliving this baddies, episode or whatever the hell it is, right? And sometimes you got to bring them down for their reality. And I feel like Destiny does pick up on other people's situation and make it her own. I definitely do. 81 likes, 130 in the chat. Please hit that like button. Let's go, let's go, let's go. If Destiny knew about the first warrant, okay, we read that one. Also heard that the office, okay, we read that one too. Destiny lied on her ex. She went off at the doctor's office. Okay, that's what they saying. Dr. Ann is saying, exactly. Hello, everyone in the chat. Destiny doesn't want law like Martell doesn't want to spend time with the kids, but they will not give them up. I agree, L. Jones. And that's the thing. You want him to do everything, but you want to hold this position as a mommy. No, do your kids even know you? Do your kids even want to be with you, right? Because if LeBeric is spending all this time with him and he's got like basically sole custody of some nature and and he's inviting you to these different doctor's appointments, the least you can do is show him some type of appreciation by not running this man credit up with forcing or forging his name onto documents. That is some bullshit, okay? And how he got you in clink clinks, that's his business, okay? Speak your piece, I got you. um I was thinking that as well. The small bond amount would they have used to a lot of resources to arrest her? I don't think so, in my opinion. Okay, I missed something, but I'll get back to it. I'm forever just Pat. Welcome to the chat. She downplayed it like he was bothering her. Yes, really, real. Thank you. You put that and summed it up. She downplayed it like he was bothering her and intentionally trying to destroy her, just like Martell be doing to Mel. Destiny is the female version of Martell with LB. I agree. Um, I meant good afternoon. It's all good. No worries. Speak your piece. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. A little off. I fell and bruised my ribs yesterday. Oh no, speak your piece. I hope you feel better. Take it easy and slow down. Look at me. I'm telling you that, but I'll be moving at full speed, okay? But I am concerned. Listen, ribs are a very, very, very soft spot for the body, okay? So take it easy and please slow down. We are praying for your healing. No accountability, absolutely deflection and looking for sympathy. I agree. There's a post out that says that Destiny and LeBeric got into an argument. It got loud, and someone in the office inside the building called the police. Yes, that's what folks is saying. Word on the YouTube streets is that Destiny, okay, you guys are all telling me, thank you. It has been alleged, yep, that she lied about the arrest. Wow. Nell and Chris Fletcher aren't two faces, are two faces. Mel is her woman, not Nell wants Mel to do what she did. She sits around and waits on Chris Fletcher to stop playing and those with the younger ladies, in my opinion. Well, Patricia E, you better let her know, honey. Let her know. The son didn't see it. She was outside and the son was inside per her anyway. I got you. Paper chaser, I think I spoke, but I didn't. Hello again. There was folks on the other channel that stated, yep, that was going off at the doctor's office. Wow. I just don't believe anything that comes out of Destiny's mouth. Yeah, she's been hi Sandra, how are you? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. But when you're wrong, then a mother effer, there's no supporting that. Period. I agree. Ain't no coming back from it. Come on, hit that like button. Yes, let's go. 51 likes. Okay, okay, okay. I'm gonna go all the way to the bottom. All right, so let's listen and shout out to Empress Radio because She's been on point. She's always on point, as if I can be honest. She's been doing her thing. And I want to make sure I gave her credit in the description box as well. So we're listening to her recording from Destiny, giving her experience, her traumatic experience during the arrest. So let's go ahead and play that. Because my attorney is on my neck. So, what I can share with you is my experience with the artist and how it went down. Which was very, very traumatic for me. I was at my son, I was pulling into the doctor's office for my son's appointment to meet my ex and my son there, and I saw what it looked like a SWAT team, but it was just like a lot of officers surrounding the building, and you could tell they were looking for someone. And when I pulled up in park, I could see a couple of them through the door that were inside the lobby, and my first thought was, what happened? Like, who are they looking for? Like, where's my kid? And I get out of the car, and the officer starts walking towards me, and I'm like, hey, is everything all right? Like, what happened up here? And he's like, are you Destiny? And I'm like, my heart saying, like, it's my name. That means something happened to my kid. And I said, yes, I'm Destiny. And he said, yeah, there's a warrant for your arrest. And I said, oh, no, no, no. Well, first of all, I said, excuse me? And then I said, no, 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 I've already dealt with that. The case is dismissed. And he said, well, I have my partner look it up, but it's an active warrant, and we're here because somebody gave us an anonymous call that you could be here at your son's doctor's appointment. And I said a few things that I won't repeat, and then they, pulled up, they looked it up, and yeah, I just, at that moment, the officer was like, I'm so sorry, like, we hate this, and let him know, hey, I don't want am I being arrested? He's like, yeah. So I asked him to make a phone call, and he said that was okay. And then I went to grab my car door to get in, and make the car. He was like, that was the first time I got a command, like, no, like, stop. And I was like, okay. And he said, stand outside. I don't know what you have in your car. And you can make your call. And I was like, you need to search me. You can search anything. And he was like, bring me your ID and all that stuff. So I made a call. And then, I just asked them if they could do it discreetly because I don't know who might be on the pictures. I don't want my kid to see me in cuffs or walk out and see me in cuffs. And they were very nice, very accommodating. And, we'll shield you, make sure nobody can get any photos, but we'll shield you, get it in the car. And, yeah. And I was talking to somebody in the legal field here in Huntsville, Madison County, and they were like, thank God that you were with Madison County because these officers are trained, and they're trained well, because that moment that you grabbed your car door, you could have been, they could have drawn a gun on you, and you could have been out of here. And that makes me emotional because I didn't even think about that at that moment at all. At all. Like, that didn't even come to my mind at all. But just to know that, like, my kids in there, like, my kids inside, and yeah. All right, guys. I got so much to say now that I heard it in plain hindsight as well. Um, Listen, let's clear up first a couple things up. Now, I did hear her say that she thought that it was the SWAT team from originally looking at it, but then when she got a little closer, she just realized it was a whole bunch of officers. Okay, and she's not telling the fact of what you guys are telling me in the chat, that she acted a fool. That's how the cops got there in the first place. Now, if I knew that I had a warrant, I would be on my best behavior. Okay. I just got a problem with her flipping the script all the time. Okay. Now, if you was acting the fool, knowing you got an active warrant, that's a problem for me. And if you guys heard her in the beginning, she said that she told the officer when he approached her, she says that I said, no, 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 the case has been dismissed. Now, you guys correct me in the comment section if I'm wrong, but I thought it was her just turned herself in. They haven't actively went to court yet. Okay. So she turned herself in to release the warrant, but I'm sure a new court date was put out. So I don't know where she's getting the dismiss from. So this is why the warrant has been placed back out for her, because it's given, bitch, you ain't show up to court. Okay. So I'm assuming that's what, what's going on. And then she keep talking about, I don't want nobody to see me and take pictures. And they told her that they'll shield her and make sure nobody don't get no pictures. Baby, if that's the case, the paparazzis that go around the real celebrities, they wouldn't be getting the pictures that they supposed to in the middle of an altercation, okay? They can't shield you for nothing. And another thing, ain't nobody checking for no destiny that much. Like, she was like, well, I don't want nobody to see me or get no pictures. Bitch, ain't nobody looking for you like that, girl. That's why you drove that little ticket van with the lottery tickets in disguise, because ain't nobody checking for you. See how that works? Okay. With that being said, you kept putting emphasis on your kids, but let's remember, how do you care about your kids so much that you did a crime? Okay. If you cared that much about your son, you would have said, you know what, let me not do this because this could land me in jail, right? It's the same thing with British over there from basketball wives. You want the judge to allow you all this time with your children, but bitch, you didn't think about them kids when you was running around there committing all type of fraud. Okay, so now your kids matter because your ass is behind bars, but you ain't think about that shit when you was committing the crime. Y'all have to make it make sense. So what I heard Destiny say in this moment is, I called my baby daddy or my ex-husband a whole bunch of fucking names in the middle of the doctor's office. And because of that, this is the end result. Okay. Now, if that's the case and her story is then voided and his story is true, bitch, you deserve everything you got either way, if you ask me. Okay. It's unfortunate that your child was there and not actually saw her, because I believe that the child may have been in the back. And all this happened outside or even in the lobby, but you didn't care about your child. So why the hell do everybody else got to care about your child when your ass didn't care at all? I'm just confused, okay? She never tells what happened. In her interview with Dustin, she implied that Mel and LB were a couple. I remember that, and I wasn't able to go back and create the content, but I'm gonna do that now since you mentioned that. It was only when Dustin asked for more did she state Mel and her kids were at LB's restaurant with what a liar. Exactly. How do you get at a restaurant supporting him as in her fucking with him? That don't even make sense. But she created her own narratives. I wonder how those ladies feel she was telling her story to. I knew she was lying, just like she was on Dear Future Wife. Well, why was she even there? I was a little bothered by that. Starry Eyes. I was a little bothered that that's a really big podcast. And I feel like she wrote them people like, can I be on y'all show? Because bitch, why are you here? We don't even know who you are. Why are your story even matter? Okay. And just the fact that she is doing this whole campaign of domestic violence. Now, I don't like to say that Destiny is lying about domestic violence, okay? I want to be clear with that, because I was not the fly on the wall, nor did I live in the house with her at LB, okay? And I know I've heard Diana Rose mention that LB is basically in her comment section quite often, okay? And for a person that's unbothered, just the fact that he is there says that there probably is some high tension, right? I don't know to what extent, right? But there probably says that there's a little bit more than we can put our hands around, right? Or our head around. So I like to be fair to say, I don't know what happened in your life. It does sound kind of shaky, to be fair, okay? Destiny is sick in the head. How did she come up with such elaborate description of being arrested? Poor Dusty, just looking for attention. Yes, she is. Valerie, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. What paparazzis is looking for Destiny when the fans don't even want her on the show? Don't make me laugh, child. That's what she said. The police said that they're going to shield her and make sure nobody don't get no pictures or recordings of her. That's what they said, child. She said, I don't want people to take no pictures of me and stuff. And they told her that they got her. That's what she said. I'm just the messenger. Okay. Uh, Dusty is cuckoo. It's not the television series. I believe so. Mona, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. She knows the police was looking for her. They always got to bring up Melody name. They are sick. They just need to take their lick and go sit down right now. Mona, tell them again. I wonder how the. Okay. I read that one. I'm gonna skip around a little bit. Okay, guys. What she fails to realize is that Mel's entire situation was played out both on the show and on social media for all to see. I agree. The receptionist called on her. Yep. She was showing out. I heard that already. Yep, they're saying it. Sheree, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. When Destiny told her story, what made me look side eye at her was when she said that the police asked if she was Destiny and they have a warrant for her. Then she says the case was dropped. Well, she was lying anyway because I'm sure the bitch didn't show up to court. Okay. Kate Hayes, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. I just can't trust Destiny yet. She makes a lot of accusations without proving details. Who knows if she's telling the truth about anything? I agree. Liza More Lies says exactly. She's a pathological liar. Woo, child. You almost had my tongue twisted, Donna. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Destiny is looking for sympathy from the audience by having a parallel story to Martell and Melody. Cherie, she has a problem with X2. Her ex is blocking her money. 3, her ex tried to take her kid. Wow. Gwen, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. I read that Destiny was acting. Yes, that's what they said. Verified facts. Destiny went to the pediatrician office and got into a verbal altercation with LB. The front desk called the police, making them look her up and serve the warrant on her. She initiated. Wow. Listen, it's a whole hot mess. Y'all give me 1 second because my son is having a situation at school and I want to make sure he's good because he didn't call my phone a few times. Give me a second. All right. He's all right. He's all good. He want a cash app, baby. Listen. All right. So, hello. I said it now. What? Hi. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Tisha will get her bond money back because have not Scots ain't got enough to be throwing money anyway. Oh yeah, they're gonna act the hell up if she don't pay it back, child, because they like already in a pickle, so they don't want no more hardships. Okay. Hi for her good. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. We ain't sleep with you last night. Hi, Kevin. If a woman survived DV, a judge would never gag them not to tell their stories. I actually think it was the other way. She may have abused him, in my opinion. Good point, Kevin. Welcome to the chat. Destiny needs fans for her podcast. Child, the podcast is sinking. Destiny is sick in the head now. Did she come up? That's why I'm thinking. This is another thing. Like I talk about the podcast. I think she rolled Dear Future Wifey podcast because she want to run with that narrative and she want really that kind of podcast that they have over there. But the reality of it is those people have worked for their spot. They ain't running around here robbing Peter to pay Paul, and they really are who they say they are. That man worked hard, and his story is unique. Okay, and he humbled himself. Right, he bowed down for himself. So Destiny is trying to take on the narrative of him, or that approach, but it's not going to work. I don't know if it happened to her or not. It ain't none of my business. But what I would say is, if you're lying, baby, you're gonna be in more trouble because if I was him, I'll drag your ass back in court for lying. Okay. Um. So that's that. If a person is out there clowning or fighting is going on, if the cops are called, they're going to run everybody's name. And if you have a warrant, they're going to take you to jail. And that she was on her way to. And that's period. Okay. Let's move on. Let's move on to Nell. Okay. Nell has already rubbed me the wrong way since they have released that little clip of Nell saying that she does not agree with Melody saying, sending Martell to jail. One, because he is black and African American, and two, because it is enough of our brothers already arrested, and three, because there are other ways that it could have been handled rather than putting his ass in cuffs and hauling his ass down to the county jail. Okay. Now, I told you then, and I'm going to tell you now that you don't get to determine how somebody is going to hold somebody accountable. Okay, that's like telling Jesus, "No, Jesus, give them a soft whipping. They don't need that hard whipping." That's not our call. Okay, His grace is sufficient enough that He will distribute it as He please. Okay, and if Martell's not, supposed to have it in that moment, or you don't want to grant Martell that, who the hell are we to extend it? Okay, and now I just can't take you serious because as Chris just said, that a lot of things that Lexi alluded to in full transparency was correct. Okay. Now, he didn't go into details to say what Lexi was correct about, but I guarantee you it's about her being a side chick. Okay. And that's one of the right things that Lexi was alluding to. Okay. You seem to be okay with a lot of wrongdoing. Okay. So I can't take your opinion serious, nor can I take you serious. Okay. Now you got your ass up there and you answer some questions. At first you were saying, I call right out, I call wrong out. But now you grouping her in with the dude that you watched. Him tried to manipulate her. Him basically tried to get his lick back on her. Wasn't you the same one in the middle of the floor on Houston about to pop Martell upside his head because you saw what he was doing? Now all of something she don't want to listen to you because she realized that your logic make no sense. You gonna call her a hardhead? Bitch, your mama's a hardhead, and that's what the hell she get. You see how that works? And your mom was a hardhead. That's why she produced your ass. Okay. You see how that worked? Because if you would have listened to some sound wisdom, then your ass would have been a side chick. You would have waited for that man to divorce and get him the way you're supposed to get him. The Bible says a man that findeth a wife findeth a good thing, not a bitch on the side finding somebody that belongs to somebody else. You see how that works? So I find it hard to take you serious while you think you're so logical. Both of them are her head, and they're both stubborn. Mel may be stubborn, but she don't have to sway with your way of doing things. That don't mean that she's stubborn. It just means that I had enough, and nobody can tell me how to deal with my pain in the ass. You see how that works? So I think it's really, really ignorant of you to allude that she's being stubborn or a hardhead because you want Martell to stay on ground, and she says lock him the hell up and throw away the key. You see how that works? That shit was corny. It wasn't cool. I can't get with it. Okay. 224 in the chat. Y'all hit the like button. All right. So I just can't take you serious. Okay. And we're gonna listen to it because now you said a whole mouthful. But shout out to Chris because he says that Martell basically will learn, and this was one of those things that something goes off in Martell's head that allows him to keep going. It keep clicking, and keep clicking, and keep clicking, where he never stopped. So basically, Chris was saying that now I bet he get that shit now that somebody made an example out of his ass. You see how that works? I don't know. I don't know. Nell is definitely in the gray area. She is no friend of Mel's, not at all. She flipped up as soon as she got an opportunity to. And as soon as she thought that her feet was in the door and she landed that full-time position as a full-time cast member, baby, she was like, oh, I can just tell my truth now, which we see a lot of people do. Come in, grab hold of Melody. Okay, we're going to use her because, everybody loves Melody. And then we take to the people and then they go and flip the card on us because that was never their intentions in the first place. Okay. But listen, if you think you're as fly as you are and you making sense and people going to like you and your family no matter what, why play fake and phony? I don't know about nobody else, but I don't like playing fake. Okay. If I don't like you, bitch, you're going to know that. Okay. I don't know about nobody else, but I don't like playing hopscotch on somebody that I know for sure going to jump all around me. I don't want to be around you. Right. So I don't understand why she came in fake. You should have just been your authentic self. I ain't fucking with you like that, Mel. I don't agree with what you're doing to Martell. I think it's both of y'all, but you ain't had that energy last season. But now it's something you speaking your truth. It can't be both of them when this nigga delivering 10 dozen of roses to her house and she leaving them shits in a garage. She ain't fucking with him. Okay, it'd be one thing if she was leading him on and then coming back to us like I ain't messing with him. She's not doing that. He the only one watching her from down the street with his damn binoculars. Stop playing with me now. I came here just for you today. Just for you, because I had a lot of shit on my agenda to do. But I had a lot of shit for you to understand. Okay? He the one that's sitting here watching her from down the street, torturing the kids, telling the kids that they don't tell him about their mama, offering them peach cobbler as, share the beans on her mama. Why do you think that that's a both situation? That's a one-sided situation, hands down, boo-boo kitty. Child, listen. I can't take you serious. Remember all of the chats, wait a minute, all the cats were Martell's friend, not Mel's. I agree with you. That's a good point, Donna. Is it Litter or Letta? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. I'm sorry if I butchered your name, but I am the queen of putting your name in the blender and chopping it the hell up. But welcome to the chat. We appreciate you for being here. I am listening at work and enjoying your commentary. I appreciate you. Nell wants fame and do. Okay, but she's gonna have to try a little bit harder than being fake and phony. Mel doesn't need any advice from Nell or her polyester. What? Y'all get on my nerves. No, 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 no. I can't. Oh man. Charlotte, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. We appreciate you for being here. I can see now why Mel stayed so long. If these are the type of people she was getting advice from. Absolutely, because they was telling her to roll over and let Martell walk all over her. Listen, let me tell you something. When a person is fed up, it ain't a damn thing you could do about it. You hear that? And Mel has had it up to here with him, and she's been more than gracious with him. Okay. And another thing, how the hell do you come in and tell her how she's supposed to respond? But you don't get to determine how I'm going to respond. I respond how I want to. She played with double dutch with this nigga for too long. It's time to get the fuck out the rope and get that nigga hammered. Hammer him. Finish him. It's over with. So how you want to tell? And he's still going on social media. He still has not stopped. That's why his ass thinks he's untouchable. That's why he filed for that appeal. Oh no, I can't go to jail. Oh no, I'm the king of narcissism. Okay? He been already made up in his mind that he cannot be touched. So why not just teach him a lesson to touch his ass? You see how that works? Y'all. Let's listen to what Nell had to say, and I'll get back to the comment section. Okay. Let's listen to what, and again, shout out to Empress because this is hers, okay? And I put the link in the chat as well.
And put in jail. And now we saw you and Martell had some words last season, and you definitely were clear about how you felt about that. But I also saw that this time you did come back and say you didn't think that it was right for him to be put in jail over the things that happened. How do you guys feel? Because I'm sure all of that happened a while ago. How do you feel about watching that right now, seeing that all come out? I mean, this is still a family unit. This is still, a former husband and wife with 4 children. And this, it's entertaining, but it's also really sad. What did you guys think of that first episode?
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Pause. First of all, stop trying to throw the children in it. Like, because you got children with somebody, you got to lay over and let somebody treat you any kind of a way. Your children will later on appreciate, if they cannot understand, they will later on appreciate that their mama took a stand for abusive narcissist men, okay? And they will be able to share with their friends, my mama walked away. So stop acting like they still family. No, they're not family anymore. They hope to get to that point, but if it doesn't, no blood, no hard feelings, right? They hope to get to that place, but right now he's a dangerous human being to be around. There is no family. So stop saying they're still family and they got 4 children. Tell us what the fuck we don't know. You see how that works? Let's go.
And kind of reliving this whole drama with Melody and Martell still at the focal point of the drama of the show.
Well, it gets draining. It does when you're both of them family. I cannot even say friends. It's like family because I get mad at both of them.
Mm-hmm. I like that about you. You hold both of them accountable. You don't favor.
Yeah, I get mad at both of them and I won't talk. I get mad. I won't talk to them. Mm-hmm. Because they don't listen. she's hard-headed too. She's just as hard-headed as he is, unfortunately. Stubborn. The time I did not know to what extreme that.
And let me pause. Hold on. Nell, you are not her mother. See, her letting you mentor her or get advice or be, their people that they go to for advice because you guys been through some things have allowed you to forget your fucking position. Girl, you are not her mother. She don't have to listen to you. And once somebody understands that you old as hell and stupid as hell, I'll get the fuck away from you too. You see how that works? So you talking about she's stubborn and I get mad and don't answer the phone. Okay, bitch, do yourself a service. Not me. Don't answer the phone. And she decided not to pick up the phone and answer for you. That's because she already see what cards you playing and she says, don't deal them to me. You see how that works? So she got every right to move the way she's been moving because your ass got two faces and two sides. You see how that works? Get the fuck away from me. Period.
What he had done, I didn't like the fact that he was arrested, but I did not have all the information.
I told you guys.
I clearly stated I had not spoken with Nell. I said I have not spoken with her. It's so much, so I did not know what exactly he was being arrested for.
Right.
All I knew.
And another thing, Melody ain't got to run shit by you. See how that works? Why does she got to run by you that I'm going to go ahead and put this warrant out on him? I'm going to go ahead and take this down to the office so these people can get him and clink clinks. She ain't got to run it by you. See, that's why friends sometimes forget their position. You forgot you was just here as support. I don't need your approval for shit. You see how that works? And she forgot her position clearly because she coming off bitter as hell, mad as hell. Let's go.
He had been arrested and allegedly he had the kids with him. And I didn't like that.
And now she's talking about allegedly. Don't try to say allegedly now. Before you knew that he was being this jerk, but now it's something you saying that Mel got holes in her story. Now it's allegedly. Girl, the only one got holes in their story is you with Lexi and goddamn Chris. Okay, I believe Lexi's story to an extent. You hear how that go? Let's go.
Yeah, I'm a person. I'm a mother, and it had nothing really to do with playing the black card. But I do have sons. And we have grandchildren. So any woman, would not like that. You put yourself in those shoes, but at the same time, they're not my shoes.
Yeah.
They're hers. And what he's done, you can't come from that. Like, now what he did do, like, okay,
Now she did say what he's done, he can't come back from. But she also said that she has sons and she got grandkids or whatever. So but now let me enlighten you. When your son or if your sons ever put their hands or do something to hurt a woman, there ain't going to be a damn thing that you can do to save your sons. Your son's just going to lay down and take that ass whipping, just like Martell is doing right now. No choice at all to take that ass whipping, whether that mother agree or not. Okay, so you saying a whole bunch of nothing without saying nothing. Okay.
Do so much. I'm thinking it's something what they arguing about, as they always doing, not to the fact of what was said he done.
Right.
That's just something you don't do.
Right. Yeah.
Because I wouldn't expect you to do that.
No, and that's why I want to ask you, Chris, because I know as a man, I appreciate the fact that you always hold him accountable. I would say the alleged revenge porn, what was done, because first it was said that, it's a text message, and of course, it came out, at that time through the blogs, what the text message was threatening. And I just want to know from your perspective as a man and a husband, what is your perspective on his actions and the fact that he actually would threaten to do something so distasteful and disrespectful to his wife, but also the mother of his children that are very well able to read the blogs and to be affected by something that disgusting?
Well, again, we're talking about Martell. And Martell is the type of individual that he just really reacts. He doesn't really think. see that, and he's a smart guy. You know what I mean? So I hope he didn't go through thinking about this and then did it. I hope that Martell that just reacted on something that that he felt so I don't know, apparently determined about. I don't like it. Um, Melody going to the point of you know putting the warrant out and him serving that warrant or whatever, being arrested. No, that's not it. That's never good. That's never good. But I really don't have an opinion on what she should have done or how she should have done it.
Thank you, Chris.
That's only up to her. That's only up to Melody. But Martell just somehow he just has to get it, and I don't know to what point that mechanism within his brain is going to click for him to say, "Okay, enough is enough. Just sit down, my friend. Sit down, brother. Be a father. That you're a wonderful father. So just do that. Be that."
Now, Chris made more sense than Nell. And that's crazy that he's a Mel and he can identify or either sympathize with Melody versus Nell, who seems to be some type of pick me, period. Okay. Ain't no other way to put that. I don't agree with nothing Nell said. I don't like the way she did it. I don't like the way she said it. Instead of her just saying, Kimmy even responded to the situation better than Nell. That shit was bullshit. Period. Ain't no other way to slice that. Chris is making, yeah, there you go, okay, Hayes. Exactly. He's making more sense than now. I just said it. Where was all of these concerns when he tried to get full custody of her children? Exactly. Um, Agree, Dr. Aaron. Then be mad when Martell includes them in the BS in court. Mel never does that. She did what was best. Wait a minute. She did what was best for her. And I bet Martell has already contacted Mel and she's reported his ass. You know he did. Why you gonna do that to me? Why you gonna do that to me? I'm a good father. Yeah, get the fuck out of here with that. Why aren't Chris and Nell mentoring their son? Criminal. Tell him again, Dr. Ed. Tell him again. Get your son. But he running around here like a chicken with his head cut off too because they don't hold nobody accountable. Okay, that's why she mentioned her sons because she think what her son is allegedly out there doing, um, it's okay as well. So if she ain't gonna hold her own son accountable, I know I ain't looking for her to hold Martell accountable. She don't know how to do that. She's not capable of that. How can he be arrested for an argument unless he made a threat possibly? Nell can miss me with that BS she's talking. It's no longer alleged if he was convicted. Tell him again, Veronica. Nell needs to be quiet. She's a side chick and is giving that to me. She thinks that Mel is hard headed because Mel knows what's best for her and her children. Say that again. It's not alleged he was convicted. Say that again, Tisha. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Ain't no effing way I'm going to talk to someone else about what's happening with my friend before I actually talk to my friend. Yet Nell had a talk with Stormy about Mel. BS. Nell is an op. And is Janet J talking? Miss Piggywig, get on my nerves and do and do. And he set her up the time he would be arrested. All the cameras were there and ready to film. Nell, shut up. Tell him again, Donnie. Shut your mouth, girl. Bullcrap. It is. That's a lie. Mel is hard headed like Hotel. I got you. All right. Listen, we are exactly 1 hour into our live. I am going to go to the bottom and make sure nobody else commented. Um, Woo, Scott, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Hello, Shar on replay. It said, wait a minute. It said she started mess at the appointment. Let me see. So law was called. She didn't know she had a warrant. And it's crazy. Why you come in like all rat tat tat anyway? The ghetto baby. Girl, you should be licking this man's feet. You running around here coming in all ghetto. I gotta go catch whoever had that on their live so we could talk about it. The fact that Nell is a counselor, wait a minute, is a counselor is laughable. Absolutely the wrong road to say Mel shouldn't have had Martell arrested without knowing all the facts. Just shameful. I agree, right? She barking up a tree that she don't even know how to get the fuck down from. Girl, sit down. Stay at the bottom of the tree. Continue to eat those bananas. Like I said, anyone can be a father, can father children, but it takes a special man to be a dad. Ooh, Charlotte, let him know again, honey. Let him know again. The fact that Martell has yelled in the face of almost every woman on the show, and even Marcel reported him, and he couldn't film with him in the beginning. Now they all are blind to his behavior. Why did no one mention that AC was saying that she had the tape and showed it to her sister and her friend? You're right about that, CDW. Dr. Ann says lies and more lies. Exactly. All right, guys, we have 270 in the chat. Y'all hit that like button. It's imperative that you do. If you didn't hit it when you came in, please hit it on your way out. I will be over on my backup channel, Char's World #6, in approximately 2:15. So make sure you go over, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button. We're going to have a real conversation. Hi, S. White. How are you? And welcome to the chat. Share this live. Make sure you meet me over there around 2:15. I'm not going to put the live up ahead of time because I don't know how to start it. And I haven't learned how to start it overnight. So I'll just play with it a little bit more. Okay. From went to Big D. Oh, she went from Big D energy to Big Fraud energy. Nell should mind her own business. Worry about her own children. I know that's right. I'm forever bad. AC needs to go to jail too. Pitter and cuffs, pitter and cuffs. 172 likes and 200. Oh, hell to the no, Mama Bees. Let's go, guys. You guys are still here. It's 258 in the chat. Hit the like button. It's imperative that you do. When we get off of here, it's kind of like mind-boggling that we don't have enough likes to support us, although we had a ton of people here commenting, having a conversation with us. Hit the like button. It costs you nothing. You've been here this long, so obviously you are enjoying what I have been talking about, okay? So please continue to hit the like button. Please continue to hit the like button. I know Mel mentioned that I'm talking. Wait a minute, mentioned that I'm talking to the others. Got you. Just plain sick of. Oh, just plain sick of him. Send this out, and she's just as sick to share it as well. I agree. Is it Shanice? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Because they will tell on themselves. I was trying to say I don't know if Nell does not like Melody or if she, if there's no. Um, okay, Bernice, Vanessa, sorry. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. I don't know if she does or she doesn't, but her logic ain't logicking, okay? It ain't mathing. So I can't take her serious at all. So it's just mind-boggling to me. All right, so hit the like button, guys. I'll be over on the channel in approximately an hour. Listen, checkmates, I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Remember, don't you let nobody tell you nothing different. Don't you let nobody tell you nothing different, baby.